There's a video of Ja Morant. The team's in Berlin, and then they go to London this week to play the Magic. Obviously, with all that turmoil, it looks like he might want out. They're open to trading him. Things aren't going well. There was that video with him and Vince Williams. It looks like a shoot around or a practice where they get into it. As a player, did that video to you look any different than an altercation two teammates might have at a shoot around, or was there a lot more to that you found interesting?
I don't like the situation. It's toxic. It's bad. You know this. We talked about it before. He's all the way in Berlin with a team that is trying to trade him and a team that he clearly doesn't with. So it didn't look great, okay? There's arguments and practices all the time between teammates. It's not like that, though. It's not like I don't with y'all or something like that along those lines. Now, again, we can't confirm 100% he said those things, but that's what people are saying he said.
The Twitter lip readers, if you will.
So it's not healthy right now over there in terms of just the relationship. We know this. He's obviously trying to get out of there. It's extremely toxic. And he's got to be careful, though, because it doesn't help him at all. It doesn't make him more desirable for a team like, I don't know if I want this with us. I mean, I hear people like, oh, Miami's got nothing to lose. What? That's what it takes to get Ja, like for teams that have nothing to lose?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's got to help himself. Like, that's not what you want to see. And by the way, there's an etiquette and an inconvenience to being a professional. That's in all aspects of life. Just everybody has to sometimes go to work with people they don't like working with.
Absolutely.
It happens no matter what job you have. You could be a teacher, a firefighter, a doctor. It doesn't matter. There's going to be people sometimes that you work with that like you generally don't get along with. It doesn't give you the right to start acting like an asshole or start being like counterproductive or being a distraction. When I played for the Wizards, I got traded. Trade got vetoed because they got the wrong Dylan Brooks and the other Brooks wrong. Right. I had to go back on the plane with the team that just traded me and fly back with the team. And I was like, this team just traded me, and I had to fly back with them. It wasn't fun. It wasn't convenient. It was very weird. But sometimes you just got to be uncomfortable. It's part of the job.
Right.
I wasn't on the plane like, oh, y'all. And that doesn't make me look good. It doesn't help me at all. So it's like, Ja's got to get to the point where I know you're like an all-star. You're on a max contract. Don't let that distract you from like doing the right things, because eventually that contract's going to come to an end. You're going to have to get a new one. And beyond that, you just want to be represented away. So he's too good of a kid too. Like, I know Ja. Like, Ja's a good guy. He's caught up so much in his emotions right now. It's not easy. I get it. It's frustrating. He also has been ridiculed a lot over the past few years. People have been very hard on Ja.
And you're ridiculed, whether it's warranted or not, over the course of a few years, you eventually develop kind of a chip on your shoulder, right? Where you're just kind of like, forget everyone else, right? Like we've talked about that before too.
Yeah. So it's like right now he's just caught into that.
Yeah.
And he needs to figure out a way to get past that and just be there and be professional as long as possible until they're going to trade him. So just like hold it down. It's not easy that you got to fly to Berlin.
That's what I was comparing it to you earlier. I was like, okay, imagine a relationship that's headed towards like a divorce or a breakup, but you guys have this trip to a wedding plan that you have to go, and then like it looks like he might want out. We don't know if that's for sure or not. They're openly said they're going to trade him or they're looking to trade him. Now you guys got to go on this trip together. It's probably uncomfortable. And obviously Adam Silver wants Ja Morant to play for these Europe games, right? You want to give the European fans a show. So that's why it's just like a really tough situation.
What do you want? Listen, the situation ain't good. I mean, listen, he don't want to be there. He doesn't want to be there. He's fighting with his teammates at shoot around.
Yeah.
They don't want him there. You don't think they just want to play free and just go play basketball and not have to deal with this Ja saga? So hopefully he gets somewhere. I would love Ja in a different situation. He's such an exciting player, an exciting talent. I would like to get back to appreciating Ja.
You're on the side of if he goes to another team, fresh start, you're getting the whole job back.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations where, again, I don't know where it goes, but I think for Memphis to move on and actually be able to play at like a high level or get back to even rebuilding whatever they're doing, they got to move off Ja. And I think the time for them trying to get the most for Ja, we have to start like drawing that line between getting the most for him and like, yo, we just need to move on. I'm not saying just give him up for anything, but like it gets to the point where like even like you saw the Hawks, they got CJ McCollum, they got Kispert, like let's get this over with, man. You know what I mean? Like this is we're like hanging on, and the more we hang on, the more desperate we look, and probably will end up getting less and less for him. Right. The whole world knows they're trying to get off Ja now. They're seeing the arguments in practice. They're seeing everything. So the value for him, when the whole world knows you're off him, It's like the whole world knowing your house is on the market because you have like roaches everywhere. People are going to be like, I don't know how much I want. The more desperate you seem, the value of the house is going to go down. So it's like people know they're trying to get off them. They see all the hostile acts in practice and the interviews and this and all the back and forth. This thing has been a saga now. It's over.
Hit subscribe for more news, highlights, and analysis from the NBA on NBC.